Everybody, thanks for coming out. My name is John Burke. I'm a constable and the Waterloo Waterloo Regional Police Service and the games manager for the Special Olympics. I want to first by thanking all of you for coming out and joining us together for the Special Olympics Ontario. It was a very exciting announcement today. Before I begin, however, I want to acknowledge some VIPs in attendance. Glenn McDonnell, President and CEO of the Special Olympics Ontario, Mark Crowell, Chief of Police for the Waterloo Regional Police Service, Councillor Hans Rauch, Marley Gaylor, and Cooper Moore, both athletes for Special Olympics. At this time, I'd like to invite Mr. McDonnell to the podium for an announcement.
Well, this day, as they say, I guess all good things you got to wait for, eh? And who could have imagined that in 2020, with all the work we had leading up to those games, that we'd be 4 years almost to the day before we'll be back together. And it would have been very easy for the Waterloo Regional Police to say, we're going to take a stay, we're going to do these sometimes, but not this time. But I can honestly tell you that all through COVID, the number of conversations I had with the Waterloo Regional Police has said, when you're ready, we'll be ready. And we're ready. And not only are those games coming up in May of the 2024 going to be great games, they're also going to be the largest Special Olympics provincial games we've ever hosted. So it's not only, Chief, that you stayed the course and were there when you said you'd be there, but we're going to host the biggest games ever right here in Waterloo Region. So I want to thank the Chief. When I look across and I've seen so many parents and coaches out there today, I want to acknowledge and thank you. I can't tell you how many calls I got from athletes through COVID about these games. They'd look at me and say, Glenn, when's this COVID thing going to be over anyway? Because, we want to get back to these games. And all the athletes who were part of that roster leading into those games are going to be at these games, the majority of them. And then we added some additional quota. Some who I met today were really surprised and happy that they're going to be participating in games in their own hometown. But really, games are all about the community. And this community has embraced Special Olympics locally, regionally, and now provincially again. And we're really excited to be announcing that these games are back, bigger than ever. And we're pretty excited to have them here in Waterloo Region. So thanks for the community. Thanks, Chief, for all the members of the service who've been lockstep with us. These are going to be great games. So thanks very much for having us.
Thank you very much, Mr. McDonnell. I would like to now call upon Chief Mark Crowell to provide some remarks.
Well, what a wonderful day it is to come back together to make this exciting announcement. On behalf of every single member of the Waterloo Regional Police Service, it's such an exciting opportunity to partner with Special Olympics Ontario to host the upcoming Spring Games in May of 2024, an event that truly embodies the spirit of unity, inclusion, and athleticism. Police organizations across Ontario and across Canada have been a steadfast supporter of Special Olympics for many decades. The 2024 Spring Games are expected to bring more than 750 athletes to our region, including 35 from Waterloo Region. And our vision is to make this not only the biggest games ever, but the best games ever. The games will showcase the incredible dedication and the talent of Special Olympians from across Ontario, but also exemplify the commitment to serving and supporting others. We're so proud to have the opportunity to host many exceptional athletes, their families, coaches, and all the volunteers, supporters, and spectators who will join us for this event taking place in May of 2024. And we're so honored to have amazing athletes joining us here today. You will know some of our athletes because we're friends and we've engaged in many opportunities over the years. So Cooper Moore has been an athlete with Special Olympics Cambridge for over 10 years. He started his competitive career in high school. He currently swims, plays floor hockey with Special Olympics Cambridge, golf, skis, power lifts. He does it all, I think. Special Olympics KW. Cooper has just graduated with distinction from the Rec and Leisure program at Conestoga College. We'll welcome here in a second. A round of applause for Cooper Moore. And also joining us here today is Marley Gaylor, who's been involved with Special Olympics for over 14 years. Many of you will know Marley. She is a dedicated and celebrated powerlifter, most recently competed in the World Summer Games in Berlin. And you'll have an opportunity to hear from Marley, and I hope from Cooper, because he's a brilliant speaker as well. So I'm going to welcome you up, Marley. So the Spring Games are not just a sporting event. They're a celebration of the tremendous talent, determination, and courage of all the involved athletes. This community event is about offering invaluable experiences and contributions to the lives of the athletes that extend well beyond sporting events. So we encourage everyone to come out and show your support for the amazing athletes and to get involved any way that you can, as a volunteer, as a fundraiser, as a spectator. And we look forward to your participation, your enthusiasm in making the Special Olympics Ontario Spring Games a memorable and inclusive event for all, games filled with inspiration, love for sport, love for each other, and a celebration of the power of the human spirit. So without further ado, sometimes I have the easiest job in the world. I'm going to welcome Marley to share some words, and we're so glad to have you here. Thank you, Marley.
Oh, thank you. Hi, I'm Marley, and I love powerlifting. I've been part of Special Olympics in Ontario for 14 years. Since I joined, I made a lot of friends and tried many sports. It's fun. I practice a lot to go to tournaments, and Special Olympics makes me happy. In 2020, the games got postponed, and that was hard. But now I'm super excited for May, having the provincial games in KW, my hometown. It's awesome. All my friends and family can come see me compete, and we will have great competition with athletes from all over Ontario. I've played about 10 different summer and winter sports. I also work full-time at Tim Hortons in Ayr. I train 3 times a week for powerlifting and twice for cross training. My goal is to be the best lifter. I love challenging myself and seeing and shocking people with how much I can lift, how supportive my coaches have been, and making new friends along the way. My coaches are awesome, and they tell me to believe in myself and have positive thoughts and be confident. I want to do my best and reach my goals and make everyone proud. My friends, my family support me, and that's amazing. Thank you for cheering for me and Special Olympics athlete. I'm ready for the Spring's Games. Let's do this together. Thank you.
So Cooper, there's no pressure.
You don't pressure me, Chief.
A lot of friends here, and I know sometimes you have some great things to say.
Yeah.
So what do you think?
Yeah, I might as well do it. If
Might
it's
as
for
well.
you, Chief, I
All
will. Well, thanks. Well, thanks, Mark. I will definitely say some good things about, since I see Beth, who's a one of my fellow board members with the extended family, you know. So I'm Cooper Moore. I've been what Chief Carl said. I've been with Special Olympics for over 10 years, since 2012 or 13 or 14, I think. I graduated Recreation and Leisure Services with distinction, but previously I was with Allie in the CICE. You know, so I swim, play hockey, floor hockey, and all that stuff, and I also volunteer in that. You know, I've been practicing for swimming, but I was originally excited to go to the Spring Games in 2020 when Melissa was the manager. That's how I got into the news and got the opportunity to speak with you at the council meeting with the city of Waterloo, and that, you know, and that, once COVID hit, it put a huge damper on things. But now, once COVID's over, we want to get our athlete, you, Marley, Mackenzie, and all the other special athletes who made it to the Spring Games. We want to get our butts out there and show what we are made of, and we want to compete and go for the gold. Good luck out there, guys.
Well, thanks to Marley and Cooper, and we know you're representing the voices and the athletic spirit of all your friends and colleagues here today. So we thank you for representing us. So I'll turn it back over to to John, who's just going to walk us through a few final moments. So go ahead, John. Yeah.
Thank you, Chief. I just want to introduce Councillor Hans Roche. He has a couple words to say on behalf of the region.
So it's a hard act to follow, Marley and Cooper. Great job. And I really look forward. But I want to say it's with great pride and joy that the Waterloo region welcomes the Special Olympics to our beautiful area. And these remarkable individuals inspire us with their dedication, determination, and their unwavering spirit. They're truly champions in every sense of the word. The Special Olympic athletes show us that strength knows no bounds, that perseverance conquers all challenges, and that human spirit can achieve the extraordinary. Their hard work and passion for the sports has brought them here today, and we're honored to be their hosts here in Waterloo Region. As we gather here to celebrate these athletes and their incredible achievements, let's also remember that sports has the power to unite, as you said, Mark, break barriers and to provide inclusion and acceptance. Let us support and cheer these athletes on as they showcase their talents on the stage here in Waterloo Region. So thank you.
All right, thank you very much for coming out. That concludes our press conference for today. If there are any questions, our speakers will be happy to answer. And thank you for coming out. For the media, a release with information will be provided to you. If you have any follow-up, please don't hesitate.